So let's just go over that way. We'll just make our way back to Malachite. I'll fetch the stash off camera. I do kind of appreciate that I basically... which way do I go? Looks like I can head out here. Right. I do appreciate that I basically set up a stash in-game to pick up later, and it would be highly amusing if somebody else got it first. Now, granted, it was on a body, and presumably someone will collect it at some point. Oh, did I not? Ah, motherfucker. Did I not get the stash over there? No, I had to, because I switched ammo types afterwards. Whatever. Shame you can't get, like, a bicycle or something. That would almost make sense, given the topography of the zone. Get a good mountain bike, load that up. Just make sure you steer clear of anomalies. I mean, you know, the game would probably struggle with it. I know there were originally planned to be vehicles in the first game, Shadow of Chernobyl. And they still can be modded back in. The resources are there. It's just these zones aren't really big enough to accommodate them. And the physics are questionable. Yeah, the Pacific Drive Wagon, that'd be great. That would kick ass in the zone. Tune that bad boy up. Hey, fellas. Long time no see. Boy, have I got some stuff to patch up and or sell.
Вітаю. What?
Alright, do I actually have anything with me? There was this. Right, the hypercube. Oh. Want to hang on to that because bleeding resistance is valuable, but yeah, we do have like yeah, we got another 10 of these. I want to hang on to Tony. Hey, we did pick up more ammo for Tony. Sick. Oh, that's the armor piercing. Shit. Okay. I had that all the time. Awesome. Would have been handy. What are you gonna do? That's on me, Tony. I apologize. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll sell the hypercube. Why not? We're gonna need the money. Let's drop Tony off for now. What we'll want to do is... Actually, did I already have ammo for Tony? I thought I did. Yes, I did. Oh, we'll save that up and have us some fun later. Alright. Did we get a new upgrade? Synthetic linking. It was like lead something. Lead container. Yeah, we do got it. Alright, cool. Alright, radiation protection. Yeah, why not? There we go. This thing's doing reasonably well. Knew it wasn't going crazy. Alright, now... Ah, okay, so we're gonna go upstairs, I believe. I haven't actually been up here. I didn't know there was an upstairs. Kind of overlooked this. Super lucky to stumbled onto some really good armor. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine there's a few things you could find early in the game that would be super helpful. Like that modded shotgun you get in Garbage. That thing held up for a long-ass time. Oh, we're going down, not up. Alright. Hey, buddy. What's your story? Fair enough. Alright. Gentlemen, keep on doing what you're doing, which is just nothing, apparently. Alright. Oh god, is this going to be another test chamber and then Dalin's going to ruin it with another experiment? It sure looks like it.
Досить, Озерський. Я що, схожий на ідіота?
Yes.
Озерський, якщо дозволите. Я думаю, ви прекрасно знаєте мою відповідь на це запитання. А щодо візіографа, Ми справді його ще не тестували.
Що? Ви знайшли пристрій часів проекту X і навіть не активували
Yeah, because that's
його?
been going so well for you
Відповідно
so
до
far.
ваших інструкцій, докторе Даллін. Ми зібрали блоки за знайденими кресленнями і чекали зеленого світла від інституту. Я надіслав вам кілька запитів, і я...
Якби я не знав вас так добре, то подумав би, що ви зробили це навмисно.
Hey, Korshunov, you want to throttle this guy?
Йобаний щур!
Oh, I think he's gonna oblige.
Послухайте, полковнику.
Oh, wait, no, no,
Я все
dude,
можу
wait.
пояснити.
Полковник?
Oh, come on, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, slow down, man. What are you talking about?
Полковнику! Полковнику!
Dude! Okay.
Обидва за мною.
That was abrupt. Dalin, you got any idea what that was about? I'm a little lost here. Oh, he's got a flashlight. Nice. Was he carrying anything? No. Okay, what is going on here, sir?
Доповідай.
Oh, okay, we didn't trigger his special dialogue.
Тут тільки бруд та ссані матраци. Так було, є і буде до тих пір.
He's taking a beating, though.
поки
You
ми
see
не
the scars on his
розберемося
face.
зі знищенням цієї...
Alright, yeah, I get it.
Ага.
Ви вбили його. Але
Мовчати та виконувати наказ. За мною.
I saw that.
Що він зробив, полковнику?
Мої люди обшукали промінь і знайшли там випромінювач. Ти розумієш, що це означає?
Never doing the thing where I can't really keep pace with
Пов'язує
the guy.
Дугу і Малахіт. Ми перевірили схему.
Duga and Malachite.
Інших місць активації дуги немає.
Wait, wait, wait. You're saying that
Значить, активація була.
you're saying they activated the thing? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, right.
Повтори те, що казав до цього.
Я вже декілька разів казав.
Я сказав, повторюй. Слово в слово.
Шрам послав мене, щоб підстрахуватися. Переконатися, що Озерський не дасть задню. Увімкне установку.
Okay, I note he's wearing the Spark uniform,
якась помилка. Я не вірю.
because you'd think he would be a covert agent, and thus he would dress to fit in.
Озерський зрадник. Мої люди божеволіли. Десятками дохли біля дуги, не знаючи, як захиститися. Вони загинули через нього. А ти кажеш, помилка. Сержанте, полоненого конвоювати на хімзавод. Виконуйте.
Huh. Yeah, I'm actually a little surprised he didn't shoot
Чому
this
ти
guy.
вбив Озерського, а не Іскрівця?
Бо він розкаже мені про іскру. Те,
They're just walking through me. Awesome.
І на відміну від професора, він мене не зраджував. Я не можу сумніватися в своїх людях, Скіфе. Не можу дозволити собі гадати, хто вдарить наступним. Тому всі мають знати, що зрадники варти захлинуться кров'ю.
Okay. Well, now that that's taken care of, Dalin, please tell me you've got a solution for what we can do, because Monolith is still kind of a problem.
І що будемо робити?
У підвалі бази Чистого Неба знайшли пристрій, схожий на Visiograph. Він пошкоджений. Але якщо Фауст його активував, у нього був ключ. Ви обшукали його тіло. Значить, мали знайти щось схоже на кулон.
Oh yeah, this whole thing.
Це ключ активації візіографа. Ідіть і вімкніть його. Ми приєднаємося, коли візіограф запуститься.
Okay, whoa. What's this thing going to do?
Вмикай візіор. Хоч дізнаємося, заради чого зради.
Do you actually know what this does, sir? Do either of you know? This is such a bad idea. Like, can someone please explain to me what the overall planet... Oh. Okay, I actually do kind of appreciate that. So those guys were there waiting for the signal. Reactivity. But yeah, like, what is the plan to science our way out of this problem here? Is there a plan? It doesn't feel like there is. Alright, in goes the thumb drive.
Здравствуй, Скіфе. Я бачу, у тебе багато питань.
Oh!
Можеш їх поставити.
I know this
тоді вирішимо,
conversation.
що з тобою робити.
Okay,
Звідки ви мене знаєте?
Ми знаємо про все, що відбувається в зоні. Але не на все здатні повпливати. Після спроби вчених з Ендічазу повторити карибський експеримент, частина аномальної енергії вирвалася на велику.
yeah, no kidding.
Це зачепило багатьох. Але тільки ти вирішив докопатися до істини.
So yeah, this is what you talk to in the ending of Shadow of Chernobyl if you avoid going to the Monolith, avoid going to the Wish Granter and get the decoder from Pripyat, which allows you to get into the secret area. Eventually, you make your way to some sort of like central chamber or something and are addressed directly by a holographic projection from the sea consciousness. So yeah, we're about to get a lore dump as to how they survived or even what they are.
Хто ви? Чи що ви?
Ми С-свідомість. У минулому 7 вчених, 7 окремих особистостей. А зараз єдиний розум. Після об'єднання наших свідомостей ми змогли напряму взаємодіяти з ноосферою. Я представник С-свідомості.
Okay, so this might actually explain how they're still here. They basically, if their consciousness merged and became part of the noosphere, then that might explain how they survived their destruction of their bodies. So they're still out there, they just don't have the influence in the real world that they once had.
Ви вижили. Значить, ноосфера – це
Interesting.
продовження життя.
Ноосфера – не просто інформаційне поле Землі. Завдяки зоні розумні істоти мають можливість жити вічно у вигляді тонкої матерії, чистого розуму, вільного від фізичних недоліків і обмежень. Але якщо хтось наважиться взяти під контроль аномальну енергію, це призведе до знищення тонкої матерії.
Huh.
У зоні всі впевнені, що вас убив стрілець. Як тоді ви вижили?
Коли стрілець дістався до лабораторії X7 з наміром розстріляти наші капсули, ми були певні, що загинемо. Виявилося, що після того, як ми померли на фізичному рівні, наше існування продовжилось у
Okay,
просторі
yeah. So
ноосфери.
they exist as kind of energy beings now.
Навіть
Fantastic.
якби стрілець змінив наміри, то спроба розбудити будь-кого з нас ні до чого не призвели б. Злиття свідомостей є незворотним.
Чого ви хочете?
Після нерозумного втручання вчених Ендічазу структуру ноосфери було порушено, а індивідуальні образи тонкої матерії ізольовано одне від одного. Сяйво відновить право на безсмертя всіх розумних істот зони, а надалі і всього
So that's what
людства.
Scar was talking about. His shining
Із цього
zone.
моменту вільні свідомості зможуть контактувати одна з одною. без перешкод обмінюватися знаннями і досвідом. Настане нова епоха.
Ага.
Як ми можемо бути впевнені в тому, що ви живий розум, а не програма чи зліпок чужої пам'яті?
Правильно, Дмитре. Учений нічого не має приймати на віру. У зоні є лабораторія з пристроєм, що дає змогу контактувати з образом окремої особистості.
Де ця лабораторія?
Полковнику, тут іскра. Відкрили по нас вогонь. Тримаємо оборону в корпусі А. Чекаємо на ваші накази.
Motherfucker.
Вогонь на ураження. Полонених не брати.
Прийняв.
Скіфе, треба прочесати і зачистити коридори. А я поки відведу нашого світоча нагору, щоб його і скріпці не поклали. Зустрінемося на вході.
Alright, duty calls. This will probably scar up to some shit. Actually, wait, am I supposed to go that way? Damn it, I am. Oh well. Alright, you two have fun now. Try not to kill him unless he's being especially annoying, in which case, go nuts. Anything in here? Nay. Oh, shit, here we go. Fuck! You know, that was on me. Oh, damn, they got exosuits. Alright. There's some water. Is it worth checking these lockers? Probably not. But yeah, I think we're starting to get a sense for where the plot is taking us. We're probably going to come to some sort of decision about this, immortality that they seem capable of. Oh wait, are you one of us? It's alright. Hold on a second. Ah! Look! I'm an old man, I'm confused. Alright, let's try this again. Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, true to life that. Friendly fire incidents are not unheard of in a combat situation. So yeah, you gotta look for indicators. Ooh, it's an Ifro. I'll take a closer look. I'm assuming it's a assault rifle of some kind. Oh shit, hey! Alright. Hey, fellas! Just a sec, guys. Gotta reload. Alright, got one. Good job, team. Alright. Let's see what this thing does. Maybe we'll be digging Tony back out sooner than I thought. Alright. Center place Soviet AKM-74. Alright, so it uses 5x45 ammo. Alright, so it's the standard AK ammo. Interesting. I will hunt down more of that. Alright. Saiga. Oh. Is that an automatic shotgun? I think it is. Yes, it's a... Oh, man. Okay, it's a marked increase in damage over what we've got. And it's magazine fed, which is the only limitation of this bad boy. I think we're obligated to give it a try. We're probably going to have to replace the Grom at some point, so we'll swap that out for the Dnipro, and then we will see if the shotgun's worth upgrading. I'll take that. That's something in there? Yes, grenades. Hell yeah. Hey fellas, you don't mind if I blow stuff up with random grenades thrown everywhere, do you? Trying to contain a situation, you know how it is. Hey, speak of the devil. Doink. Ah. Down. Is this guy using a Saiga? Maybe that one's in better condition. Nope, just PSA. Actually, drop the beer off. Hey, Faust, word of the Monolith. Well, you know, I fell in with a bad crowd, and, you know, I went with the people I thought would be most likely to compensate me for my apartment, not knowing that they were responsible for the destruction of it at the time, long story. We actually just finished up your boss fight, by the way. Very challenging. Fella had a lot to say. But yeah, good to have you. Welcome to the chat. Ooh, is that another Dnipro? Yes! Oh, damn it, I can't sell that one. Alright, what do we got? Alright, we got an eyes on that guy. He hasn't seen us yet. Oh, hey. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I noticed that during the cutscene there was a substantial performance drop. A novel trick, however. But yeah, hope you're having a good evening. Oh, shit. Ow. Damn it. Yeah, the Unreal Engine does work miracles from time to time. It's always power at a price. It will deliver. Oh, oh, look at this guy. Hey, buddy, need a hand? Ha ha! Harlequin, that old joker. Now, what were you using, sir? Hey! Hey! I'm looting over here. Exactly, gotta add more RAM. Is there a dude up here? Hold on a second. There is a... There we go. Jesus Christ. hold on a second. Let's switch back to these for now. Just a sec, sir. I'll be up there to finish the job shortly. Oh, you're gonna come to me, huh? Alright. I appreciate your consideration. You know I'm a busy man. Maybe I had these spark guys pegged wrong. Alright, anything up here? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, there definitely have been some parts that are... that demand a high-performance PC, which mine is solidly middle range, even after a recent upgrade. You know, for the most part, it's worked okay, but definitely you notice when things get busy and there's a lot of particle effects or a lot of characters moving around and doing stuff. Like, the bigger set-piece fights have definitely seen some performance dips. Not insufferably so. Looks like I do... Hang on a second, what's that? Is that just a... Yeah, it's just a thing. Never mind. Yeah, and not fatally so. Usually it hasn't been enough to be an impediment to moving and shooting and reacting. But you can definitely tell they are using as much hardware as they can with this. And again, we're talking a monster installation of 150 gigabytes. Oh, what a different world we all live in. Hey, pardon me, buddy. You wanna... Oh! Alright, I'm just gonna phase through that guy. Sweet. Alright. Looks like they took care of things here. Good job. Go team. Alright. Alright. Oh, goddamn. Spark killed Santa Claus. I guess someone had to. Alright. You, sir. Yeah, left his hitbox in another pocket. Yeah, RTX 4090 Ti and Ryzen 9950. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, not a slouch in terms of hardware. It feels like it works more or less alright indoors, and outdoors when not a lot is happening. The environments themselves are fine. It's usually when when there's a lot of activity on screen. Like, I noticed it in the Escape from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Because that was a heavily scripted sequence with a lot of actors and particle effects in the air. It is usually shadows and particle effects that can bring a system to a crawl in particular. Alright, looks like the situation's been resolved. I like to imagine the technician here shot this guy, and then just went straight back to work. Hey, fellas! All taken care of? Look at this guy just standing perfectly at attention. Alright, do we talk to one of these guys? I guess so.
Хочете поговорити?
I guess not.
Думав, буду сидіти в індічазі.
Okay, this guy is obviously using a different voice for
А
this.
доводиться виродків усіляких відстрілювати.
Yeah, he's got the random dialogue from one of the grunts.
Ні, до такого хер звикнеш.
Ah, that's
До
great.
зустрічі.
Alright, Korshunov, how about you?
Відмінна робота, Скіфе. Недобитки сюди більше
DLSS
не сунуться.
frame gen, so the 70
Краще
FPS
скажіть, що
max.
думаєте
Yeah,
про
yeah,
проєкцію
that's...
з візіографа.
There are
Про
ways to make it
представника.
easier, but it all depends on
Він
what hurdles you
справжній
want to
чи
jump
це
through, what
голограма?
hoops you want to jump through.
Черговий трюк.
Exactly, that should not be necessary.
Дзеркала та дим. А нам потрібно зосередитися на справжній загрозі. Шрамі і його спільниках.
Я більше ні в чому не впевнений. З доповіді стрільця відомо, що він говорив з свідомістю в бункері керування монолітом. Але тоді вчені ще були живі. А те, що ми сьогодні бачили, я пояснити не можу. Але й погодитися з полковником у тому, що це просто трюк, я не готовий.
Let's see. Playing a game, we wait 5 to 6 years, then play the vastly superior version of it that would exist and run smoothly. Yeah, pretty much. I do kind of want to try the Zone trilogy, the updated re-release of the original Zone trilogy, and see both what that's like normally and what the mod community has done with it since then. Because again, getting that work on consoles had to take something of a miracle. I did see that there was like some documentary or something on that on YouTube. It was like an hour long, but I want to give that a try and see how that plays.
Даліне, ваш батько був у складі
Yeah,
свідомості.
I imagine it's kind of.
Представник вам його нічим не нагадав?
I imagine there were
Не знаю.
compromises.
Не можу сказати точно. Усе сталося надто швидко. Якби в мене було трохи більше часу.
Ні. Доки ми не дістанемося генераторів, жодної хвилини на цю маячню. У нас є важливіші пріоритети. Закопирсання у фокусах С-свідомості.
Але що, як це не фокуси?
Що? От тільки но потрапив до Малахіту, одразу подався в псевдонауку.
Dude, you're the one that just
Не думав,
lost a
що
whole
вас так
platoon
легко
to
змусити
mind control
сумніватися
here.
у власних знаннях.
Maybe we need to think outside the box on this. Alright.
Як будемо діяти?
Ну, шанс на дистанційне під'єднання до генераторів з X11 ми...
That I hadn't heard of, Avery. I'll have to look into that.
Тож лишається шукати спосіб, як дістатися туди навпростець, тобто через мертву долину. А до цього лише одній людині вдалося дійти до центру зони і повернутися, не спаливши собі мізки. Стрільцю.
Про цього
Alright.
стрільця легенди по всій зоні ходять. Він реально настільки
We're going after the man himself now.
Йому вдалося те, що не вдавалося решті. І кажуть, що нещодавно він повернувся до зони. Я намагався вийти на нього одразу після релокації на хімзавод, але безплідно. Раніше у нього була група – Клик, Привид і Доктор. Ну, перші двоє мертві, а ось Доктор... Кажуть, він зачаївся в рудому лісі. Він теж свого роду легенда.
Interesting.
Вважається невловним. Але все це порожня балаканина. Доктор така ж сама людина, як і всі. Знайди його. І тоді у нас з'явиться шанс дізнатися безпечний шлях до генератора. Хай щастить, сталкера.
Well, hey, give us a Saiga anyway. Sweet, and 20,000 zone bucks. Alright. Say what you will about the war, they at least pay decently. Alright, so it looks like the next leg of the plot is going to take us to the Red Forest, and to talk to Doctor, who was a significant part of the original game. And yeah, obviously we are after Strelok himself. He's going to be somewhere out there in the zone. What he's up to is an open open question. But something tells me he knows that what he did in the first game did not permanently solve the problems. We saw that, we heard that message down in his hiding place that implies he had a parting of ways with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, probably over what Dalin was doing, and had some concerns about being brought back into the Monolith. So I'm sure he's probably got a full plate. Anyway, we will take a short break. I'll get some exercise in. We'll get a refill, and then we'll get back on the road. And back. Take a sip here. Had to get out of bed. It's stuffy. Yeah, no kidding. We're getting our share of that here. It cooled off a little bit. Still very humid. All right. Back to it. Alright, looks like the shops are not open, but the icons are still there. We'll probably have to head somewhere else while they get stuff working again. Go figure. Alright, well, we're headed north anyway, so we're probably going to go to the bar area, which is over here. Yeah, Doctor's going to be somewhere in the Red Forest. That'll give us a chance to take care of this business. Where's the guide here? Hopefully we can use that to get somewhere a little bit closer, if not all the way to the bar area. Yeah, only good thing about the... Oh. Fantastic. Yeah, only good thing about the remaster is that it's updated engine that uses all your CPU cores and RAM. Yeah, I imagine technically it is less... It works better in terms of...
Сталкере, це аспірант Щерба. Поки професор продовжував пити, як
terms
не
of
в
visual
себе,
fidelity and
я
such.
дослідив документи, які ти приніс з X5. І знаєш що? Добре, що я з Малахіту пішов. Здається, я знайшов те, що вони всі прогавили.
Oh, this is the guy we dealt with before. Alright, this is a side quest, dude.
Потрібно перевірити на практиці. А для цього мені вкрай потрібні нашийники. Допоможеш їх зібрати?
Sure, why not?
Добре. Кажи, де шукати.
Я засік сигнали нашийників, але вони приблизні. Відправлю тобі
And what's that?
координати, а ти на місці розберешся. Тільки принось одразу весь набір. Не відволікай мене від роботи окремими зразками.
Huh. Alright, well those are all the way the hell... Oh! Some of them are. One of them's right there. Huh. Oh goddamn, one is all the way the fuck over in Zatan? Jesus Christ. Alright, this dude wants some legwork. Well... We'll see if this is worth our time. Hey! Alright, there is an artifact here. Good, we need some money. There you are. Yoink! Ooh, that look pretty. Alright, if I go back inside, is everybody back at their posts? We'll see if they are. I have a theory. Harp, where you at, buddy? Here we go. Let's see. Electrical protection, bleeding resistance. Eh. I will say that it's probably worth the time to get artifacts that offer bleeding protection, or just run constantly on the coagulant drug. Just because a lot of time in combat is spent patching yourself up, and part of that is applying bandages. It's not always a lethal problem, but it is a problem. Okay. Looks like they did not. Alright. We're gonna have to hoof it. So be it. Alright, so we need... As long as we're here, we might as well head up to the old brain scorcher. That is a feature, I think, that gives the Stalker games a kind of distinct identity. The fact that your character doesn't really progress. It's entirely about what gear you have access to. And you're always kind of frail in that sense. There's definitely a point at which your hardware is good enough to deal with most obstacles in the zone. But you're still a squishy human in considerable danger from like-leveled enemies, especially in the endgame. Hey guys, good to see ya. It's alright, settle in. We just dealt with Faust, and we are working our way northward to... Motherfucker, of course there's another poltergeist here. We're working our way north to Red Forest, following the trail of Strelok, the protagonist from the first game. So, one headache dealt with, but there are undoubtedly others. Now, hold on a minute. Why is that Alright. It's outside the facility. Honestly, if we don't have to kill this thing, might as well not. Oh, hey. Hey, fancy meeting you guys here.
Вони ж нам платять.
Are you just mercenaries?
Добре, сталкере. Але чужим ми не раді. Тобі чогось треба?
I suspect our goals are linked here.
Ви, здається, знайшли нашийник. Він мені потрібен.
А ти був правий, мамаю. У тваринки є хазяїн. Але якийсь він з виду нормальний.
Ага. Слухай, сталкере. У мене та моїх людей контракт на вбивство мутанта.
Here we go.
Замовлення від Малахіту. Ми свою роботу виконали. Нашийник – це доказ. Без нього ми не отримуємо гроші.
So I feel like at this point you could split the job between us.
Ти не захочеш заплатити більше. Я конфліктів не люблю, як і довгих прогулянок до неприступних жінок.
You know what? That's fair.
Куплю.
Yeah,
Хоча
1500
міг би
zone
вирішити
bucks, I can
інакше.
swing that.
Зате тихо і мирно. Я за роки в зоні навчився.
Actually, I wonder if I can get the poltergeist to attack these guys. I'm curious. Actually, if it's up there, probably not.
Мирно, поки дорожнюк не пізнав.
Whatevs. Alright, let us... looks like it's 6 or 2 threes. Either way, we're gonna be, it's gonna be a bit of a schlep. Screw it. To the bar we go. Can we go this way? Looks like we There's an opening over there. Yeah, screw it. We'll cross the yard. Oh, you know what I should have done is drop stuff in the... Oh, there you are. You know what? I am going to kill you out of spite. There's 2 of them. Hold on a second. You know what? Yeah. You are an impediment. Terrible idea, but... Oh. Hey! Yoink! Never mind, that was easy. Everything's coming up skiff tonight. What's that give us? Uncommon, thermal protection, and better weight. Yeah. Every little bit helps in the skiff retirement fund. I mean, at this point, I figure that's basically what we're going for. It's not necessarily getting a new apartment, although that is certainly a part of it. So much as just ensuring we don't have to do this bullshit until we're, like, 60 or 65, whatever the retirement age in Ukraine is. Because I assume after all this, the appeal wears off very fast. Something I'm wondering is why they didn't include the normal pseudodog but left the psi in, even though pseudos were way more common. Yeah, I noticed that. It used to be that they were kind of like alpha dogs that sometimes led a pack of dogs and sometimes came at you solo. And it was just a handful in Red Forest that actually had the psi abilities. Which is kind of an interesting variant. But all the ones here in 2 can create doppelgangers. Yeah, stalkers don't need to continue working past retirement age because they're dead. Exactly. There's a reason there's like maybe 2 or 3 of these guys that gets past the age of 50. It'd be kind of funny if you had a quest to, like, talk to or deal with some old veteran and everybody hypes him up as like a real badass, and it's because he actually lived to the age of like 30 or something. Oh, motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, looks like I gotta go down this way. Cross the bridge there. Hey, alright. Alright, Skiff, gonna burn some carbs today. Yeah, there's Doctor, of course. There's Forrester from Clear Sky. And... I'm trying to think if there were any. I think there might have been one more in Call of Pripyat. Maybe the old guy who, like, trained a pack of pseudodogs or something. I think it might have just been some, like, crazy middle-aged guy or something. Ah, shit. Father Valerian, that's it. Yeah, it is not an occupation that lends itself to long-term planning. And I did kind of like that we got to get a sense for Faust, the normal-ass person before all this happened. Like, very briefly remembering he was just some random schmuck that came to the zone for the same reason everybody else did, and then he got pulled into something much bigger. Possibly, yeah, that does sound vaguely familiar. Fuck. Alright, hold still, Mr. Bloodsucker. Ah! Ah! There we go, gotcha. Alright, more of these toxic bubbles. Stash right here above us, fantastic. I think I see what we do here. Yes, perfect. I'm getting wise to zone parkour. Alright. Take that. We do need pistol ammo. Right, take the whole thing over this. That's fine.